Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching me, Joeblivion, and this is Crusader Kings 2, Game of Thrones Edition. We left off last time with King Lyman. Oh, not a king anymore. Lord Paramount Lyman, but not really too concerned about that. Looking over the last video, I believe I was looking for a worthy wife for Lord Paramount Lyman. And the idea was to get a wife who had the genius trait. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Let's change it to... no, let's change it to diplomatic range, yes. Preferably female, preferably not in prison, preferably not married. Ruler, join court, that doesn't really matter. Ah, here we are. And I want to get this... Okay. So looking at the people we have right here, we got quite a few geniuses. There's quite a few geniuses. Some games the number of geniuses can dwindle to where there's almost no geniuses left. So we're fortunate in that we've got some choice. Honestly, looking at it though, I mean, he's 14. Here's the thing: you want to get a young wife, because that's when they have the best fertility. That's when they're going to be able to make the most children. Any age before 30 is ideal. The 30 is kind of getting too old. It's not impossible for them to have kids after 30, but it's really not as common. Like, if you want a big family, you got to start young. And looking at the options here, I see Araya, who is a Cersei Valyrian. She's 22, so... still kind of young, but that leaves only really 8 years for them to make for Paramount Lyman to make as many kids as possible. I'm kind of leaning more towards Dina. Yeah, although her father is the master of Pereford, he might not accept it. He might not accept a betrothal. Well, you know what? Let's find out. Dana would be good because she's... Oh, here we go. Oh, he's more than happy to. Of course he's more than happy to. Of course he wants his daughter to marry the Paramount of the Westerlands. Unfortunately, I'm going to take kind of a prestige hit here because I am kind of, in theory, marrying someone who's below my tier. But Lyman, he can make up that loss later on. And introducing genius genetics to the bloodline is going to be super, super important. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to propose that option to him. Oh, wow. I had this sped up way too fast. To the glorious Lord Paramount Lyman, peace be with you. I have decided to accept your suggestion of a betrothal. Excellent. Good man. I'm going to slow this down a little bit because Prince, I keep wanting to say Prince. Paramount Lyman is 14, so that means in about 2 years his regency is going to end, so he will be a full-fledged playable character. So that should be fun. And he's going to be married to Dina. She's gonna... They can't really get pregnant until they're around 14, so it's 5 years. So Paramount Lyman will be roughly 19, I think, and Dina will be 14 before they can actually start making some kids. So hopefully that gives them a nice, long amount of time to produce as many children with genius genetics as possible. People are naive fools, laughing, dancing, and nodding like puppets to the false tune played by priests and noblemen. Charlatans all. It's all pointless. Rules are for the weak. I know what I want. Oh, Lyman. No, 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 no. Arbitrary. Yeah, arbitrary is really not really a good trait to have if you're a ruler. I mean, it's useful for certain certain events, like if, for example, I wanted to, let's say I was still a king, I could institute slavery now, because one of the requirements you need to have is, I think, oh well, I mean, I can look it up. Can I even look it up? Probably not, but it should tell me right here. Right, so you can see under the requirements to be able to change this law. It asks, you need to have the trait slave owner, slave trader, arbitrary, or lunatic. So I guess arbitrary is just... I guess the game just kind of assumes that if you have the arbitrary trait, you'd likely be someone who would just, as they would say, arbitrarily institute slavery. So But since he's not going to be doing that, this trait's generally just all around bad. So he's gonna, Lyman's probably gonna struggle with diplomacy. He's not gonna have as many friends as his father did, and we're probably gonna have to worry about factions if we don't have to worry about factions already. Well, it looks like we have some kind of liege loyalist faction. Hopefully we can keep that somehow. Anyways, as I was saying about the genius genetics, my beloved mother, Cheryl, is concerned that she is not married. Okay, well, Mom can wait for a second. So the thing about the genius genetic traits is that these genetics are not always expressed in the children. It merely increases the chances that those children will express those traits. So I have had plenty of games in the past where I have focused on trying to get as many geniuses into the family gene pool as possible, but not everyone ends up being a genius. However, something that I kind of want to test with this playthrough is what I haven't done is consistently introduce geniuses throughout every generation. Because I think that the game is smart enough to realize that when you inject that DNA, if, as an example, if you're to inject that DNA over enough generations, the likelihood of that, what would you call it, that genotype expressing, or maybe not genotype, maybe that phenotype expressing itself goes up with every generation. Or I could be completely wrong. Maybe it doesn't work like that, but that's what I'm kind of hoping will happen. Apparently, my mom wants to get married. Apparently, I have to find her someone nice, even though I'm only 14. Okay, that's kind of weird. Who should mother marry? Maybe I could make her marry somebody useful who would even be worth marrying. Let's see, she's 36, so the likelihood of her having kids is probably not that high. Maybe I can make her marry one of my vassals? Probably not. No, these all look like courtiers, or however you pronounce it. Maybe I can make her marry... I can make her marry my cousins? That's kind of weird. Maybe I can make her marry a guy who, because if she marries matrilinearly, then I think the husband will come to my court. So I could use that to snag somebody good. Although I'm not really seeing anybody that'd be worth to bring back. And if I did just a regular marriage, again, I don't see many people who would actually want to marry her, which is kind of weird. Maybe I can just make her marry Sir Tristan Cole? Maybe? Sure. Go for it. Alright. Lord Paramount Lyman, I hereby invite you to attend the tourney. Attend the tourney. Would that be something that might actually be something Lyman would actually do, and especially because he's a squire. Well, I can attend. I'm just worried about him getting wounded, because that's always an option with these jousts. But you know what? Let's let's try it. Okay, Lord Lorien II Brax has been a leal and able servant, and he'll reward himself with my money. Great. Okay, I'm going to put the pause on the timer for a second, and I want to look at the Targaryen family. Ooh. Just looking at different plots that I can pull. Okay, nothing there. Not really anything there. Prince Vaemond, Aelix Waters, one of his bastards, and then Prince Aerion is, for some reason, more susceptible to being assassinated, which is interesting. They have all sons. I wonder if I could marry my sisters off to them, or maybe I've already done that. I think I might have already done that. So I'm just going to pick some random... Oh, I've already married them all. Okay, well... Marrying into the royal family doesn't seem to be an option right now, unless Lord Paramount Lyman here starts having a bunch of females. His birthday's on the 1st. He's going to turn 15. Ah, yeah. Now that is a Lannister-looking guy. He looks like quite the Lannister. To the most excellent Lord Paramount Lyman, peace be with you. I accept your suggestion that Lady Cheryl and Sir Tristan get married. Woohoo. Betrothed can marry my sister and Paramount Ronald. Okay. I'm not sure if we can get non-aggression packs or anything. That'd be cool if we could. Let's... Oh, form an alliance. Ooh. Okay, sure, I'll ally with the Vale. What about the Riverlands? Oh, right, the Riverlands are, they're super loyalists of, or are they? Well, they're not supporting the Crown Loyalist faction, only Lord Paramount Edmund is. Lord Paramount Harag of the Iron Islands wants independence, and Lord Paramount Ronald seeks to force King Aegon to abdicate in favor of his heir Aerion. Ooh, that is interesting. You're not allowed to join the faction this, but I could join this faction. Ooh, maybe that would be useful. Ah, Gerald. What do you expect from a hill? Dear brother-in-law, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. He accepts the proposal. Awesome. Okay. The first day's jousting in Sir Terence's tourney is complete, with many lesser riders having already been eliminated from the competition. Now, over the coming days, the remaining men shall compete in the final lists, tilting only one champion tilting until only one champion remains. Oh, I can't read. This should be good. Perhaps I can place a bet? You can place a bet on a competitor anytime during the competition via diplomatic interaction. I've never seen that option before. So should I? No, because I have no clue what any of these people's abilities are. So I'm just gonna let them do whatever they feel like doing. Although I feel like I should have checked if my own character was in that listing. Lord Paramount Lionel of the Stormlands has created the title City of the Dornish Marches. That's neat. Does he Kingdom of the Storm? Oh, apparently he does control the Kingdom of the Stormlands. That's how did he get control of that? That's interesting. And what are they doing? What is he doing? He's leading troops in Roseford. They don't seem to be at war with anybody, so maybe these are just like troop maneuvers, a little bit of practice. Sir Geraint and Sir Adam were the next to joust in the lists. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Adam was eventually on a horse, leaving Sir Geraint to be declared the winner. Now, I mean, you can get great stuff from winning these tournaments, but going through these constant messages that don't relate to my character at all, I guess really tedious. So yeah, I don't care. These don't include me. So most of the time I end up just kind of ignoring the jousting. Anyways, make that the focus of my region of Westeros. We have to wait till the 1st of January again, and then I will be an adult. Right. So, apparently I can kill... In recognition of your glory and honor, a septon offers to anoint you with the holy oils and grant you a knighthood. Finally, some recognition. That would be good for my prestige and piety. And I get knight, which gives me Andal opinion, Dornish opinion, Faith of the Seven opinion, mounted troops, church opinion, interaction. Oh yeah, hell yeah, give that to me. Now I am Knight Lord Paramount Lyman. But I wanted to... Oh... No, I won't. I shouldn't. If I start assassinating people, I don't think I'm gonna lose my knighthood. I shouldn't. You know what I should have been doing? I should have been paying attention to who was my my guardian, because I could have used somebody who had a really high intrigue, like Melwyn, like this guy. He is an adulterer, though. Nah, that's okay. That is fine. Look through my advisors are good. My minor titles, and find somebody who really hates me. You, and this all looks to be good. My council, yeah, a lot of stuff is still kind of off limits to me. I'm gonna move the timer up so I can quickly become an adult here. So I can have control of my region of Westeros, and then we can begin planning the downfall of House Targaryen. Make them pay for forcing the Lannisters to bend the knee. This is kind of one nice thing about, well, actually, I shouldn't say. I was gonna say it's a nice thing about being a Targaryen in this scenario is once you conquer everything, once you conquer all the Westeros, the wars end and everything becomes pretty stable. Except for the one time where I was King Aegon and I did conquer everything, and then I made one mistake and I tried to arrest a vassal to arrest a vassal who was plotting something, and I had a 75% chance of imprisoning him, and I failed, and that caused a civil war that turned the entire continent against me. So I'm guessing King Aegon's playing it safe. My lord, news from the area of a trial by combat. Lord Osric of Blackholm demanded a trial by combat from his captor, Lord Paramount Ronald, selecting Sir Banner as his champion. Sir Banner forced his opponent, Ronald, to yield, proving Lord Osric's independence. Lord Osric, are you important to me? Doesn't look like it. He is tyrannical, though. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. Just go, 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 go. Let me be 16 already. So something I have to keep in mind is, am I gonna go down the I shouldn't say intrigue. Well, it is called the intrigue focus. Here we are. Now, what kind of education did I get? My regency is over. I have finished my education in the ways of intrigue. I find that I have some talent for it. To subdue the enemy without fighting is supreme. Intricate web weaver. It's okay. I think. How does it go? I think it goes amateur plotter, flamboyant schemer, intricate web weaver, and then elusive shadow. So it's not the best, but it is pretty high up there. Pick my focus. Right, so this is what I was thinking about. Oh, Lyman, your traits. Your traits are not good. Oh, your stats, I should say. And his traits aren't all that great either. But we can make Lyman. His best stat though is intrigue, so we could make use of that. But do I want seduction or do I want intrigue? These are questions. We could also alternate between the two, but I think I'm going to start with intrigue. His intrigue stat isn't that high, but well, it'll go up by 2. It'll go up by 2, right? There it goes. And invite to plot. Oh, to the most excellent Lord Paramount Lyman, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We would like you to back our plot to kill King Aegon the Conqueror by Arianne, and I can immediately understand why she wants to. Her intrigue's pretty good too. Child died of pneumonia. Husband was killed by King Aegon's dragon. Yep. I will accept, but I want to see what kind of plot. Only 37%. Well, she's going to have to get more people. Known plots. Okay, that's for something else. I want to look under my ambition. What is my ambition? Probably to have kids. Having children would probably be my ambition, but it doesn't seem to be an option right now. One thing I could do that would make me would make killing King Aegon a lot easier is if I became Master of Whispers. So I think I'm going to use that. However, that ambition could take quite a long time to achieve, which means that other ambitions cannot be canceled until... Well, I mean, if we don't get it within the next 3 years, we can decide if we want to cancel it and do something else. I'm going to quickly change Lyman so he's a bit more respectable. Any kind of beard? No beard? Well, of course, there's always that, but really, you don't have like a handlebar mustache or anything? I mean, they got this little one, but... You know what? Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. Okay, so now what we can do is we can... What is, Oh! Aegon Fort's being sieged by raiders. Okay. What is the intrigue for... See, King Aegon's intrigue is, 15. So his is even higher than mine. Her intrigue is 9. Visenya's is 11, so it's the same as mine. So Rhaenys would really be the best person to spy on. Although, in all reality, I don't really know what we're going to be able to find or even do. I mean, we can cause some vicious rumors or something. I guess the point is right now, just keep Keep doing stuff. Your spymaster Lord Lorien has come seeking a word of my lord, he begins. I understand you harbor an ambition to focus intrigue. Become Master of Whispers. May I advise that it may be prudent to start a plot against Sir Angui of Blackbog so that you can fulfill his desire. Ooh, his is only 15. Although mine is only 11. Plot to replace a spymaster. Okay. Alright, I will do that. A group of hedge knights have come to visit Casterly Rock. My justiciar, I think that's how you pronounce it, Lord Lyman has met with them and asks how I would like to greet them. Refuse them access? Yeah, probably not the best option. So I actually have to plot against this guy. Interesting. Is there anybody who will help me? There are, but I'm going to have to bribe them. How much money am I making? 5? That's really not a whole lot. So Oris will do it, but I have to give him gold. It's only 15. And he only wants 15 too. We just have to start getting people on our side. His own mother will. Oh yeah, because I was getting it confused. I thought Aegon's mother was willing to back the plot to kill Aegon himself, and I was like, why would the mother want to kill her son? That's kind of weird. Just gonna give you gold. Are we almost broke yet? This really isn't gonna get us up too high, is it? The hedge knights are ready to depart our castle and ride forth to another lord's realm. Okay, we'll just pay for a little bit more. Alice, let's pay her. My lord, news from King's Landing of a great trial at court. Lady Mora, Lady Bright, was imprisoned by King Aegon Targaryen and stood accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Lord Paramount Lyman presided over the trial, during which the prisoner was ultimately found guilty. As a consequence, Lady Mora has been locked in the dungeons of Aegon Fort. That's fantastic. My lord, it has come to my attention that nobody has been designated as regent for the Westerlands. Okay. I am actually considering letting my grandfather do this. Because he is leading the... Hold on. A message about appoint counselor has been received. To the heroic Lord Paramount Lyman, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I like to give you a seat on my council. I guess we'll take it. I mean, maybe that will help me in my plot to become Spymaster. So the reason... Nope, I lost my plot now. Did I lose my ambition? And I lost my ambition. Okay, so apparently... apparently if you're trying to get an official office, if you become an advisor, it erases that ambition. So that's great. I can become regent? Is that what I want to do? See our house rule the Iron Throne. A member of your dynasty is the holder, spouse, or heir to the Iron Throne. Ooh. I don't see that being possible. So I can't really marry... I can't marry Arian, and unless I break this betrothal, which with Lord Larence... Lord Larence is one of the sons of Paramount Torrin. What would Lyman get if he succeeded in this? +1 diplomacy, intrigue, prestige. King Aegon becomes really happy for 20 years. Maybe I should do that. He's 9 years old. And Cersei is 6. Lord Larence might be a little pissed off, but is that all a part of my plan, though? You know what? Screw it. I don't care about the North. I care about getting my house on the Iron Throne. So I'm going to see if I can't arrange this between you and you. And he agrees. Oh, wait. I have to pick this first. Okay. Whew. Now, I know that they're just going to get betrothed, so I have to wait till they actually get married, but if I had forgotten to pick that focus, I would have not gotten any bonuses or anything for actually achieving that ambition. Something else I'm going to do. Okay. Through a covert conspiracy, my acquaintance, Sir Angui, the spy master guy, has acquired a claim on the castle of Rainwood. Okay, that's neat. To the Rye Lord Paramount Lyman, please support me in voting in the council. If you agree, I will henceforth owe you a favor. Sure. Sure thing, Mr. Spymaster Guy. Now, I'm not having much luck spying on Queen Rainey's. Perhaps I should focus my efforts elsewhere. Maybe I should. And I think I may have found my next target. Oris Baratheon, with an intrigue of only 3. I should have no problem finding crazy stuff that he's doing. I figure right now I can just try to disrupt the Iron Throne from the shadows. Create chaos and let the Targaryen dynasty collapse on itself. As far as factions go, Crown Loyalists, the Stormlands, and this guy. It seems Lord Paramount Ronald no longer is interested in deposing King Aegon. My lord, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Sir Victor Vickery, who is invading my lands. This is Lord Willem of the Gold Road, and this is Sir of Brentbrook. Yeah, tell this sir to back down. What kind of faction could I start? Overthrow the monarchy. Oh, you know what? Someone mentioned in the comments about a potential plan for overthrowing the monarchy of the Iron Throne and instituting some kind of elective monarchy, where then my character gets elected to be on the Iron Throne, and then changes the government type to, what was it? Was it primogeniture? Yes, primogeniture. Yes. So it would kind of turn it from an elective monarchy into some kind of hereditary kingdom. Maybe that would be something. If I were to pick this, overthrow the monarchy, this is what that means, right? Members seek to abolish the monarchy and abdicate in favor of a new republic. Okay. I have decided to institute the Titles and Offices Committee law. All that is needed is the support of yourself and my vassals. Well, if I decline, he's not going to like it. What does this even do? Institute the Titles and Offices Committee law. Offices and Titles Committee. Oh, here it is. Council members vote on issues related to titles, offices, and feudal contracts. Well, sure. I think it's going to give more power to King Aegon's council, but I have found out nothing new and useful about Oris Baratheon, but as my shady informant pointed out, there's nothing preventing me from making stuff up. The bigger the lie. He murdered a childhood friend at the tender age of 11. Now, the problem I don't like about this is that it's a 14% chance that Oris finds out that I created those rumors. And that would be pretty darn terrible. Why is this King Vaon Hornblower? Where is Oris Baratheon? Oh, he's north of the Wall. First Raider of Hardhome. Shoot, you know what? Yeah, he's not even part of the kingdom, so if it wouldn't do me any good to do that. But what I could do, what I could try to do, is undermine this Crown Loyalists faction. And I see a Lord Paramount of a certain Stormlands with a relatively low intrigue. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spy on Lord Paramount Lionel. And we'll see just how loyal this Paramount really is. Opinion of apparently Lyman's opinion of King Aegon is pretty dang low. Not that it really matters, though. Overthrow the monarchy. I have 24.4% of troops. If I could just get this up to about 100%, then we could give King Aegon an ultimatum, although he does have dragons. So, there is always that. I'm wondering if... Oh, it looks like we're missing somebody here. Who are we missing? Ah, our Castellan. Okay. If I make him oversee the realm... Let's see. Demesne improves. Smugglers enter Demesne. Special tithe collected. That's always good. Plot uncovered. Improved defenses. Garrison size goes up. Fort level goes up. Levy size. Revolt risk goes down. Reinforcement rate goes up. Improve holding. Once the work on improving a holding has started, the Castellan should be sent there to direct the workers' efforts. Huh. I'm going to have to do some research into what this one does. I'm not quite sure what success means. So I'm going to do oversee the realm for right now. Institution of the titles and committee law, yes. Oh, and then we got my septon. We need to do perform charity so that people will love me for it. And then my minor titles are all taken, right? Yes. And my council's good. To join their faction. What faction are you making them? Ah, the Liege Loyalist faction. Yes. My grandfather seems to be doing a lot of good work for me. Just hoping that because he is 62 and he is disfigured, he might die soon, which would be kind of a blow to the stability of my realm. Let's see. Oh, ooh, investigate legitimacy. Kill or kidnap. Now, I could always deploy my spy master. Oh, that'd be awesome. Kidnap King Aegon. This woman has not really done anything yet. Demand abolition of monarchy. Nope, not prepared for that yet. But anyways, I could put my Master of Whispers here, and it would increase my plot, but I don't see any kind of... A successful plot has to be at least over 100. And that's only about 60% chance of your plot succeeding. If you really want to make sure your plot is successful, 200 and above is really what you want to do. For some time now, I've been in the ploy of Lord Willem, who wants a better station. Nope, don't need you. For example, okay, perfect example. One thing I used to do, and I might even do it here again, is when I have a particularly ruthless character, I will actually target the stepstones, and I will kidnap the children of pirate lords. And the reason I do that is because I think with every child of a pirate lord that you kidnap, you can ransom them for about 25 gold, which is pretty dang nice. And I think a successful kidnapping also goes towards your intrigue score. So as you can see here, there's Aranella San, who has a whopping possible plot power of 300%. Why? Why do they dislike her that much? Who flippin' knows? I'm just going to plot to kidnap her now. And one thing you also want to do when you're doing this technique is make sure that the parent that you're going to ransom the kid to has gold. Because if they don't have gold, they can't ransom the kid. Well, I have found out nothing new and useful about Lord Paramount Lyman of the Stormlands, but as my shady informant pointed out, there's nothing preventing me from making stuff up. Midgets, shoes, no. Lionel is having an affair with a feisty goat. So I can give him, for the next 5 years, a -10 general opinion. Which may be pretty dang bad for him. But is he still worthwhile targeting? He is still leading the Crown Loyalist faction. Ooh, it seems Lord Paramount Ronald has joined my little faction to overthrow the monarchy. So we are getting some support. But what we need to do is we need to break this faction here, the Crown Loyalists. Who is this? Lord Robin of Rosby? Okay, that's kind of weird. Is it 10% chance? 10% chance that they'll find out that I started the rumor. So that's a 90% chance for success. We got to do it. We have to do it. There we go. Vicious rumors. So now people are going to slander. You don't know that I slandered you. How can you know that? You don't know that. You lie. Okay, the plot to kidnap Aranella-san is at an insane 400%. Now, over here on the side, I have a little option here that says kidnap target. I don't really know where that comes from. I don't know if that's a vanilla option in the Game of Thrones mod, or if I've added something else that introduces that. But apparently, I can fake Aranella's death so that I could kidnap her and no one knows that I have her in my dungeon. But I'm wondering if that's worth it. My spying on Lord Paramount Lyman of the Stormlands has revealed his complicity in a shadowy plot to kill Visenya Targaryen. Spying on Lord Paramount... It says Lord Paramount Lionel, but it shows Septon Carlton's face. Oh, so it is Septon Carlton's plot. What the hell is going on? There's some weird tooltip bug going on. Yeah, he wants to kill Visenya. Ask to join plot. Characters who back a plot can be called to war by the plot leader. You'll be very likely to help the plot leader achieve their goal. Start getting events to move that plot forward. Well, I definitely do want to see Visenya dead too. Ask a character to join their scheme to kill Visenya, and he definitely agrees with me doing this, because of course the more the merrier. So I will join that plot. Okay. Oh, he is considering. He has to consider it first? I can't just join it? Okay. Okay, so we've got some intrigue going on here. I think I'm going to kidnap the pirate child right now. Aranella will soon be leaving the castle to go on a trip to the countryside with only a small guard. My co-conspirators have prepared an ambush and are only waiting for our signal. Excellent. So you can see here, 80% plot succeeds, 15% chance the plot fails but is not discovered. 5% chance the plot fails and they find out that it's me. In case that does happen. Oh, excellent. So if you ever do get caught doing these plots, what happens is you'll most of the time get a little trait here that says dishonorable or something. Oh, your character is found to like to kill people with assassins. You're like, who doesn't do that? But you can get that removed if you have a justiciar do the statecraft, and I can see here that I have an 18.74 chance of getting my reputation repaired and a 2.14 chance or percent chance of my reputation being tarnished. So that can repair traits like tyranny and dishonor and stuff. Maybe Kinslayer? I don't know. I've never seen that happen before, but I wouldn't be surprised if it could. So we can go ahead and send the signal. Move time ahead. And we wait. Excellent. We ambushed Aranella's carriage on a lonely stretch of road in the countryside. The guards scattered before us, and one of my men blindfolded and bound Aranella, and she is now safely locked away in my dungeon to do with as I please. And the only thing I'm going to do is reveal that she's here and then ransom her for 26 gold. Hell yes. Easy money. And I don't know if that's going to help with our intrigue, but here's hoping that it does. So that... Excellent. To the scheming idler, and you can see we went up by 26 gold. Score. That is how you get money. So we're probably going to be relying on that for quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a castle town to improve my passive income before something crazy like winter comes along. It seems that... Okay, I am a part of Ariane's plot to kill King Aegon. I'm part of Septon Carlton's plot to kill Visenya. End plot, request support, invite to court. No. So if I tried to kill him now, there's 83% chance for kidnapping. These are some really low numbers. If I had... If I were the Master Whispers, I would have complete access to Aegon. Maybe that's where I made the mistake this episode, is not is not pursuing my goal of becoming the Master of Whisperers. But I'm all out of time, guys. We're going to have to see how these plots grow and unfold in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Joeblivion. This has been Crusader Kings 2, Game of Thrones edition with Lord Paramount, the intricate webweaver Lannister. And until next time, see you guys later.